Are you tired of Texas Pete and Frank's hot sauce and want to try something a little more exotic, a little more gourmet, a little different? Today we're going to make a super easy, super fast gourmet hot sauce using just a few ingredients that is going to blow your family away.
3, 2, 1.
Hi, if you're new here, welcome. My name's Gina. I'm an award-winning novelist. Check my books out below if you like to read. I am also a homesteader, obsessed with growing as much of my own food as possible and preserving it. So if you're interested in that, please consider subscribing. Click the bell notification so that you won't miss anything. Okay, so let's do this. For this recipe, we're going to need 20 cayenne peppers. Now, this recipe is completely customizable. You can use whatever hot pepper floats your boat, but about 20 this size pepper. These are pretty small. If you're using something bigger like a habanero or something like that, you'll use maybe 15. I am going to use half of a diced up red bell pepper. If you want a little more color, you can use yellow or orange. We're going to use vinegar, and I'm using apple cider vinegar. I think it tastes a little better, but you can use whatever vinegar you want to try or whatever you have on hand. White vinegar, rice vinegar is okay. We're going to need a little bit of olive oil, 2 cloves of fresh garlic. And for this recipe that's going to make it a little bit different, we're going to use jelly. Now, if you don't have jelly, that's okay. Don't worry about it. You can substitute sugar. But I have on hand habanero pepper jelly. It's just what I have. I would use regular sweet pepper jelly, apple jelly, even orange marmalade would be fine. We're also going to need a little bit of salt. I'm going to use pink Himalayan, but you can use table salt. Also going to need to have a blender or a food processor, and you're going to want a bottle to put it in. I went online to order some of these hot sauce bottles and was a little bit surprised at how expensive they are. Some of the hot sauces in the store come with these pretty bottles, and so we bought it, we used it up, and it's actually cheaper to buy it full than it is online. So that's a little tip, and the label came off super easy with just some hot water. I would recommend that you put on gloves and work in a well-ventilated area depending on how hot your peppers are. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to mince up our garlic. Again, that's going to be 2 cloves. So while I'm peeling my garlic, I'll just go ahead and let you know that I'm running a contest. If you leave a comment below, I'm going to randomly choose someone that comments to choose one of my novels, an autographed copy. In order to be entered, if you subscribe, go ahead and write subscribe down below. Let me know what state or country that you're in and which of my 4 novels, Crossing Oceans, Dry as Rain, Driftwood Tides, or Wings of Glass, that you would like for me to send you if you win. Now we're going to take about a tablespoon of olive oil and we're going to pour it in our pan. And the olive oil, not only is it going to help us cook up our peppers and our garlic, but it's going to also add a thickness to the sauce and a velvety consistency that we're really going to like. So now on low heat, we're going to coat the bottom of our pan, and then we are going to, while that's warming up, we're going to go ahead and take our peppers, and all we're going to do with them is take their little stems off. We're not going to cut them. We're not going to do anything else to them. So if you want to get gloves, now's the time to do it. I'm just going to be careful and wash my hands real good. Now our oil is heated up. We're just going to go ahead and add our peppers to that pan. And I'm going to go ahead and add half a red bell pepper, which is just washed, cut in half, and de-seeded. I wish you guys could just smell how wonderful these peppers smell together, this bell and this red pepper. Okay, so it's been about 8 minutes, so we're going to go ahead and add our garlic and let that saute just a little bit. Definitely don't want it to burn, just let it get a little brown. Okay, so now the garlic is nice and slightly sauteed. We're gonna go ahead and turn off our stove. We're gonna go ahead and add this beautiful mixture to our blender. Once that's in there, we're going to go ahead and get our jelly. And we're going to use about a tablespoon. I am not a real big measurer, but that looks like about a tablespoon to me. Maybe a little bit more. That's going to give it just a little sweetness. And again, you can use a tablespoon of sugar if you don't have jelly or don't want to use it. And we want to use half a cup of apple cider vinegar or whatever vinegar you use. Now, once you get the basic recipe down, you can have so much fun. You can substitute for the jelly maybe half a peach or half a mango, some pineapple. I've seen people use sun-dried tomatoes. You can try out different vinegars. You can try leaving out the bell pepper, trying other peppers. So it's just the sky's the limit. You can really put your own signature and make your own signature hot sauce, which your family will love. So now we want to add a teaspoon of salt. I, again, am using pink Himalayan. Then we're just going to blend it up. So then we end up with this really pretty sauce. So I have this miniature, I don't even know where I got this little thing, but this little teeny tiny funnel. There we have it. Our hot sauce is done. That could not have been easier. Let's go ahead and try it. Oh my gosh, that is so good. That is so different than what you will buy in the store. It's got so many notes and so many flavors. It's just stupendous. My kids, who are connoisseurs of hot sauce, are gonna absolutely love this. So that's how easy that is. If you got anything out of this video, please help me out with a thumbs up. Thanks for watching. We'll announce the winner on next week.